Welcome back to another episode of N-Word News.
We're changing it up, boy.
Oh boy, today we have a juicy one. This story involves false copyright strikes, hypocrisy.
That video was getting a lot of traction at the time, and just being completely honest with you guys, I kind of wanted to be over with all the petty drama.
People were re-uploading the Black Lives Matter song, and I was like, you know what, I don't feel comfortable with this being up and it's readily available for people to watch.
Although I was legally within my right to take down the video, morally and as a content creator, it wasn't something that I should have done.
So I just copyright striked it because it's fine. That's it. It's legal. Bowblax the same guy who has a second channel that involves archiving content. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't readily available on my channel, so people did have a right to archive it.
And just being a straight up asshole.
We'd like to warn our audience the images you're about to see are graphic.
Fusion! Ha!
Yes, you're doing it! Stay with it!
Let me speak!
Alright, I think we're done talking.
Honestly, after listening to that, I can't really tell either way if he's saying the N-word or something else. I feel like you could put any letter in your head before listening to that ends with Iga, and it would sound like that. You can't really properly hear the first letter of what he's saying. So, when all else fails during the in-depth N-word analysis, you've got to look at the context of the clip. So let's rewind a couple seconds back to what they were actually talking about in the context of this moment.
It's like, I sometimes sing it back in my head, like occasionally, but non-black.
Sometimes we cause it's cool, cause they're nothing but a non-black. Yep, he said the N-word. That's it. I'm putting a verdict down. He said the N-word. You said the N-word.
Let's get roared into this compilation.
Your life and whatever it is that makes you think stealing is okay. Go fix your life. Why are you screaming and crying? You steal.
Get the timeline right. In 2016, a hit single that only 20 people saw. In 2019, it was leaked to the public. In 2019, it was leaked to the public. In 2019, it was leaked to the public. I just didn't want to make a chimp noise in front of a Deji video, because you know people are going to clip that out. You know people are going to clip that out and think I'm mocking Deji. So yeah.
Keemstar's also buddy with a lot of big YouTubers, so they—
Jesus, you're really giving me a chimp noise point in the middle of this. Let's finish the video before I fucking chimp out. Yeah, especially after what happened in June.
The popularity spike on the song just went way up. I'm not sure why.
Yeah. After what happened in June.
I'm not sure why. Yeah.
In June.
I'm not sure why. Yeah.
You guys can all shut the fuck up, dude. And I'm never speaking about this again. And you're all banned if you mention it. Mods, fucking ban that guy, dude. I don't have any mods in chat, bro, so I gotta do it myself after this. Mods, fucking ban that guy, dude. I don't have any mods in chat, bro, so I gotta do it myself after this. Mods, fucking ban that guy, dude. I don't have any mods in chat, bro, so I gotta do it myself after this. Tomorrow.
You should have been banned on Twitch, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we had a stream where some people decided to say the N-word.
Nobody said the N-word. Nobody.
But,
Not
yeah,
a single,
that didn't happen.
Not a single person. No.
Are you sure about that?
Fuck you, Nick. You killed me.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Good night, everyone. Have a blessed. Leave them up. I mean, someone like Bowblax is gonna come along and archive it anyway, so you might as well just leave it up. Stuff with no content. Yeah, I never understand why people do that. It's so stupid. Just leave it up. Like, you'll never see me take down a YouTube video. You'll never see me. I never understand why people do that. It's so stupid. Just leave it up. Like, you'll never see me take down a YouTube video. You'll never see me.
I never understand why people do that. It's so stupid. Just leave it up. Like, you'll never see me take down a YouTube video. You'll never see me.
And as soon as we got off the air, I'm just like, delete, delete, delete. And as soon as we got off the air, I'm just like, delete, delete, delete.
And as soon as we got off the air, I'm just like, I never understand why people do that. And I tell everyone to call, hey, FYI, you'll never see me take down a YouTube video. You'll never see me.
Let me speak! You You motherfucker! You fucking bitch! Let me speak! You
Alright, I think we're done talking.
You motherfucker!
Dude.
You fucking bitch!
Where is the accountability? You know what I mean? I don't care about any of this. Just take accountability. You propped him up anyway. Let him go loose. And now I've got a guy threatening to take down my channel and sue me because I called it out. I almost lost my channel because you promoted a guy who's going nuts, who's going haywire in the whole community. This isn't YouTube drama at this point. This isn't drama. This is like serious stuff. Where is the accountability? You know what I mean? You propped him up anyway. Let him go loose. Where is the accountability? You know what I mean?
And Keemstar tweeted it out to like his 250,000, 500,000 Twitter followers 13 times over the weekend. Yeah, and he didn't just say like, look, Colin almost touched a dog penis. He said, look, Colin's jerking off a dog. And Colin is like 8 years old, special needs kid at this point. And he was fucking relentless about it. So we had a common friend, only use me Blade. And I was like, Blade, can you talk to him? Like, this is fucked up. He's literally going after my kids. He's going after my son. And Blade talked to Keemstar and then circled back to me. And Blade came back to me and said, I talked to Keem about it. And he said that if he wasn't talking shit about your son all the time, that somebody else would. And he's not going to back off. So that's yeah, that's it. That's actually the unforgivable act that I have with Keemstar.
No matter how Keem tries to twist this story, it's undeniably weird under any circumstances that a 31-year-old is hanging out with a 16-year-old and 17-year-old across state lines consuming drugs. That is flat out weird, even if it's some kind of business relationship. Keem was super inappropriate, and this is just another instance of inappropriate behavior from Keemstar.
That he ever like actually gets you is like he puts you in the note that he leaves after he does something drastic.
I feel like nobody would care anyway.
Saying Britbong. Oh, you're saying Britbong hurts himself.
Commits a terrible act of just mass destruction.
Love to see if anyone try to blame that fucking disaster who hasn't fucking moved out of his parents' house till he's 30 on anybody other than his fucking family and himself.
Yeah. Matter
I
of
was gonna
fact.
say do a flip.
How do you sleep
tonight!
I struck it, and then I reverted it like right away because I felt guilty, obviously. It got reverted really quickly, and a transformative one come up, and I accidentally striked it, and I immediately, as soon as I figured that out, which was only like 10 minutes after I contacted YouTube support, immediately, as soon as I found out, literally 10 minutes within it, I sent YouTube to take off the strikes. It's just like, it's literally just chalks up to a misclick.
2,000 years later.
I was looking at my emails. I thought I reversed the strike like the second after I did it, but apparently it was like the next day. It was like the next day, not the same day. I thought I reversed the strike like the second after I did it, but apparently it was like the next day. It wasn't readily available on my channel, so people did have a right to archive it. Bowblax could have also false flagged. Okay, yeah. Here we go.
Alright, this was the part of the video where I was watching where I was like, wait a minute, I thought it was just archives that you striked.
Bowblax could have also false flagged. Okay, yeah. Here we go.
Alright, this was the part of the video where I was watching where I was like, wait a minute, I thought it was just archives that you striked.
Bowblax could have also false flagged. Okay, yeah. Here we go.
Alright, this was the part of the video where I was watching where I was like, wait a minute, I thought it was just archives that you striked. Now, unless there was information earlier that I just didn't know, this is the first time I'm seeing that information that we asked him for last week. Now, unless there was information earlier that I just didn't know, this is the first time I'm seeing that information that we asked him for last week. Now, in the Comic-Con video, this is the first time I've seen this. So now, in the Comic-Con video, this is the first time I've seen this. So
this morning was the first time I'd found out about this. I remember specifically. I was, somebody told me that you'd struck down a criticism video. I was like, where? What? Like, somebody sent me a source right now. And, like, nobody, even the guy who got striked by you, he didn't even give me the source. So
What the fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
There's so many of these schmucks just want to be, they want to be us, they want to be fucking YouTubers and streamers so fucking bad. And it's like, they get like a legit criticism of us and then they just fucking blow it. Like the Chosen Reborn guy. Going to war. I'm going to war with these assholes.
Yeah, me and
this fucking motherfucker going after Bowblax now are acting like they didn't already know what was happening and are now disavowing. To those people, you have no values. You're all clout-chasing bastards with no spine. No, motherfucker. You know what happened? Nobody gave a shit about your story.
Or this video is yet another tactic to try and sweep all the drama under the rug.
And you know why? Because you're spurgy. You're freaking out. You have no fucking clue how to get a story trending. And as soon as your story actually gets picked up and discussed by bigger YouTubers, your first message is to tell them to fuck off. You will never be a YouTuber. You will never have an audience. You should just delete your channel. That's my words. Yeah, he's pretty funny to fuck with, but it's just, I don't know, dude. All right.
So that's why, yeah.
This would be so much fucking easier if the guy who got striked were just to be like...
I was not expecting that.
Responsibility for the situation started to be pushed on me directly, as if I'm the one who's supposed to end it, and considering that she gave me no private apology, like she didn't type anything to me in DM, she didn't contact me at all prior to her apology video. I mean, I assume she hated me up until that point, and I think she still might dislike me. I don't know, it makes me feel like there's a strong possibility that this is yet another attempt to just try and shove her problems under the rug instead of seriously addressing them. I began to do as much damage control as possible, just trying to do whatever I could to fix the situation.
Dude. Wait till you see the... No.
Talking with the people who had the biggest exposed videos out at the time.
If you strip them down for what they truly are, they're cowards. Because they manipulate and they misuse people. And only cowards do that because they're insecure themselves in their own manhood. I talk to the smallest, wimpiest guy in the world the same way I talk to the biggest, baddest motherfucker.
Lindsay Lohan follows me on Twitter. I don't really know where you thought you were going with this. I guess you just assumed I wouldn't be popular, but that was completely false.
But why? Why would you point that out? Like, okay.
But then someone had the bright idea to give Bowblax a taste of his own medicine. And of course, when Bowblax found himself in the same situation that he had placed other creators on the website, he just couldn't handle it. He flagged the video and struck the channel that did to him what he had done to others. Absolute hypocrisy. And we learned very quickly that while Bowblax may dish out criticism, he sure as hell can't take it very well.
He keeps doing work, man. He just keeps doing work. So he is pushing things and things are happening. The Van
Tactician.
Pretty much like #1 news source at this fucking point for everybody.
Don't forget to check out my other stuff, smash subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video.